What if everything you thought you knew about managing an enlarged prostate was about to change? I know how tempting it can be to scroll past yet another miracle cure or quick fix that promises relief but leaves you disappointed, tired, and even more skeptical. After all, many men over 55 have heard it all before. The pills, the procedures, the endless warnings, and they carry the quiet weight of frustration that no solution seems to truly work. But what if I told you that sometimes the answer isn't in a complicated regimen or expensive treatment, but in something surprisingly simple? Something as natural as a juice you might already have heard about but never really considered. Today, I want to share that with you, not as a sales pitch, but as a trusted doctor who's seen firsthand the relief this small change can bring. My name is Dr. Camila Cruz, and for years I've worked alongside men just like you, men who carry the burdens of prostate discomfort, the constant interruptions to their sleep, the slow erosion of vitality and confidence. I've met many who suffer in silence, feeling isolated by symptoms that are as frustrating as they are private. I remember one patient in particular, a kind gentleman named Robert. He was in his late 60s and had lived with the nagging, embarrassing symptoms of an enlarged prostate for years. Frequent trips to the bathroom, restless nights, and a subtle but persistent sense that his body was betraying him. Robert was skeptical of every new recommendation, worn down by decades of trial and error. But then he made one simple change. He began drinking a natural juice every morning. It wasn't a dramatic overnight transformation, but over the weeks, Robert's nights grew quieter, his days stronger. The change was gentle, like a soft breeze clearing away years of stagnant discomfort, and it gave him back something he thought was lost: hope. Robert's journey was not just about the physical symptoms that disrupted his days and nights. It was also about the quiet erosion of confidence that many men rarely speak aloud. I remember how he described feeling like his body was betraying him, not just because of the frequent trips to the bathroom, but because of the way those interruptions chipped away at his sense of normalcy. He told me about the nights he lay awake, staring at the ceiling, exhausted yet unable to rest fully, his mind tangled in frustration and worry. There was a deep fatigue in his voice, one that spoke of more than just physical tiredness. It was the weight of feeling diminished in a world that so often celebrates strength and vitality. What struck me most was how isolated Robert felt in this struggle. Despite having a loving family and good friends, he carried a sense of shame around his symptoms. He avoided social gatherings when he thought he might need to leave abruptly. He hesitated before intimacy, worried that his body's changes would create distance between him and his partner. It was clear that the prostate symptoms were a physical manifestation of a broader emotional experience, one of vulnerability, fear, and a longing to reclaim a sense of wholeness. In many ways, Robert's story mirrors that of countless men who come through my clinic doors. The body and mind are inseparable, and when one falters, the other feels the strain. Understanding this interconnectedness is key to truly addressing prostate health. It's not just about shrinking tissue or easing symptoms. It's about restoring dignity and peace of mind. This is why, when Robert first heard about the natural juice, he was hesitant. "Can something so simple really make a difference after all these years?" he asked me. I didn't promise a miracle, but I shared with him the science and tradition behind the ingredients, how they have been used safely for generations, how modern research supports their anti-inflammatory and circulation-boosting effects. I explained that while no remedy is perfect, combining this juice with supportive lifestyle changes could gently tip the balance back toward health. What followed was a transformation not just in his symptoms, but in his outlook. Robert began to see his health not as a burden to bear silently, but as something he could influence with small, consistent actions. He embraced the juice ritual each morning, but more importantly, he embraced a new mindset, one that welcomed patience, self-compassion, and hope. Over time, he shared with me how this shift breathed new life into his days: the quiet confidence of fewer bathroom trips, the restored intimacy with his partner, the deep, restful sleep that recharged his spirit. By grounding the science of prostate health in the deeply human story of Robert's experience, we begin to see that healing is more than physical change. It is a reclamation of self. It is about feeling whole again, in body and in heart. The experience with Robert is not unique. Many men I've worked with have found that when we tap into nature's own remedies, combined with understanding and care, the body responds in remarkable ways. But before we dive deeper into that, it's important to understand what's really going on beneath the surface when the prostate starts to enlarge and cause those troublesome symptoms. Imagine your prostate as a small but vital garden hose surrounding the pathway where urine flows. Over time, for reasons both natural and complex, this hose can begin to swell, making it harder for urine to pass freely, much like a garden hose getting pinched or kinked. This narrowing causes that frustrating urgency, the weak flow, and the frequent interruptions to your day and night. It's not just inconvenient, it's a constant reminder that something isn't quite right. Medically, this condition is known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. It's incredibly common, especially as men age beyond their 50s, and yet it can feel isolating when you're the one dealing with it. The good news, though, is that an enlarged prostate isn't a one-way street. It doesn't have to mean a lifetime of discomfort or invasive treatments. Recent scientific studies have uncovered natural substances that can help reduce inflammation, ease swelling, and restore a smoother flow. One particular juice, made from a blend of carefully chosen natural ingredients, has shown promising results in shrinking the prostate and alleviating symptoms faster than many realize possible. This juice works by targeting the root causes of prostate enlargement, calming inflammation and supporting healthy cell function, offering relief without the harsh side effects of some medications. Now, I know what you're thinking. Juice? Really? Can something so simple really make a difference when so many other approaches have failed? That's a fair question. The answer lies in the careful selection and combination of ingredients, each backed by science and tradition, carefully chosen for their powerful effects on prostate health. It's not about a magic potion or overnight cure. It's about harnessing nature's gentle but persistent healing power in a way that your body can easily absorb and respond to. More importantly, it's about giving you a manageable, daily step you can take that fits into your life without overwhelming it. Incorporating this juice into your daily routine is straightforward, and it doesn't require drastic lifestyle overhauls. Alongside this, there are small but meaningful habits that can further support your prostate and overall well-being. Things like drinking enough water throughout the day to keep your system flushed, engaging in gentle exercise to encourage healthy circulation, and managing stress through simple mindfulness or breathing exercises. These aren't just tips pulled from thin air. They come from years of seeing what really helps men regain control and confidence in their health. It's about creating a steady rhythm of care, not a frantic dash for quick fixes. What I want you to take away from this is that you don't have to resign yourself to restless nights, constant bathroom trips, or the creeping loss of energy and vitality. Your body has a remarkable ability to heal when given the right tools and a little time. This juice, backed by science and nature, offers a beacon of hope, a chance to gently reclaim comfort and strength. And remember, this is a journey, not a race. The change won't be abrupt, but with patience and consistency, you can expect to feel the difference in your days and nights. As we continue, I'll share more about how to prepare this juice, the exact ingredients that make it so powerful, and how to combine it with lifestyle choices that honor your body's natural rhythms. We'll also talk about the emotional side of this journey, because health is never just physical, it's deeply personal. The quiet struggles with intimacy, energy, and confidence are part of the story we must acknowledge with kindness and honesty. And most importantly, I'll offer you encouragement, not just as a doctor, but as someone who truly cares about the men I work with and the lives they want to lead. So stay with me, because what comes next could very well be the start of a new chapter for your health and well-being, one built on trust, science, and the gentle power of nature. In the quiet moments after waking, Imagine reaching for a simple glass filled with this natural juice, a blend that feels like a small ritual of care you give yourself each day. It's not complicated, not demanding, just a gentle habit that honors your body's need for healing and balance. The key ingredients in this juice work quietly but powerfully. 1. A fruit known for centuries to support prostate health by reducing inflammation. Another, a root extract that helps improve circulation and ease the pressure around that narrow hose we spoke about earlier. Together, they create a synergy that science is beginning to validate, showing that nature's remedies, when respected and properly combined, can be remarkably effective. What makes this juice truly unique is how accessible it is. No costly supplements, no complicated schedules, just a nourishing drink that fits seamlessly into your morning or evening routine. But no single change works in isolation. Alongside this juice, there are lifestyle steps you can take that amplify its benefits and foster resilience in your body. Hydration is one of the simplest yet most overlooked pillars of prostate health. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps flush your system, reducing irritation and supporting smooth urinary flow. It's about listening to your body's thirst signals and responding kindly rather than ignoring or rushing through your day. Gentle movement, too, plays a vital role. Even a short daily walk or light stretching can improve circulation, ease tension, and support the muscles involved in bladder control. These small actions may feel modest, but over time, they weave together to create a foundation of strength. Stress, that silent saboteur, can also worsen symptoms by triggering inflammation and disrupting sleep. Learning to manage stress through simple breathing exercises or moments of mindfulness can bring profound relief, not just to your body, but to your spirit. Imagine sitting quietly for a few minutes each day, feeling your breath steady, your mind calm, and the tension in your body soften. These moments of stillness aren't indulgences. They're vital acts of self-respect that help your body heal and restore balance. I want to acknowledge that living with an enlarged prostate isn't only about physical discomfort. It touches the core of your confidence and your sense of identity. The frequent interruptions at night rob you of rest. The urgent trips to the bathroom can make you hesitate before social outings. Intimacy may feel strained under the weight of uncertainty and fatigue. These are deeply human experiences, and it's important to honor the emotions they bring. You are not alone in this. The struggles you face are shared by many, and there is no shame in acknowledging the vulnerability that comes with health challenges. What matters most is your willingness to seek solutions rooted in care, patience, and respect for your body. This juice, and the supportive habits we've discussed, offer more than just symptom relief. They offer a chance to reclaim a quieter, more confident version of yourself. It's about stepping into your days with renewed energy, knowing that you're taking concrete steps toward wellness. It's about feeling the calm of uninterrupted sleep and the ease of moving through your daily routines without hesitation. And it's about rediscovering the joy and connection that come with a body that feels more like your ally than your adversary. The journey isn't about perfection or speed. It's about persistence, kindness, and trust in the science, in nature, and most importantly, in yourself. When you begin this simple ritual of drinking the juice and embracing the lifestyle changes, watch for subtle signs: a lighter step in the morning, fewer trips to the bathroom, a sense of calm that wasn't there before. These small victories are meaningful and should be celebrated, as they are the markers of progress on your path. I encourage you to take this step with an open heart. Try the juice consistently for a few weeks and observe how your body responds. Share your experience, questions, or concerns, whether with your healthcare provider or in the comments below, because community and connection strengthen us all. Remember, health is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when it feels easy and days when it feels hard, and both are part of the process. Treat yourself with the same compassion you would offer a dear friend. It's important to recognize that no natural remedy replaces the value of regular medical checkups and honest conversations with your doctor. If symptoms worsen or new concerns arise, don't hesitate to seek professional advice. This juice and lifestyle approach work best when integrated into a holistic health plan tailored to your needs. As you consider this, I want to leave you with a thought. Your body is remarkably resilient. Even after years of neglect or struggle, it holds the capacity to heal, to regenerate, and to reclaim vitality. Sometimes all it takes is a gentle nudge, a small, consistent act of care to set that healing in motion. That nudge could be as simple as a glass of natural juice each day, combined with mindful habits that honor your health. From my heart to yours, I'm Dr. Camila Cruz, and I want you to know that you are not defined by your prostate symptoms. You are more than the challenges you face, and you deserve the peace, strength, and vitality that come with caring for yourself in a compassionate, science-backed way. This is your journey back to feeling whole, confident, and alive. If you found this message helpful, I invite you to subscribe and stay connected. There's so much more to explore together on the path to better health, grounded in honesty, care, and respect for the wisdom your body holds. Take this step today with patience and hope. Your future self will thank you.